As Disney's original contract with Pixar was coming to an end, they opened Circle 7, a studio they would use to create sequels to Pixar properties that Disney own. It's been reported that Disney were working on a Finding Nemo 2, Monsters Inc. 2 and Toy Story 3. Although we did get continuations to each of these properties by Pixar themselves, Disney's versions were going to be direct-to-video, low-budget sequels. I've done videos about the other two scrapped sequels already, and in this video I'll be discussing everything we know about Disney's scrapped Monsters Inc. 2. The cancelled Monsters Inc. sequel had a working title of Lost in Scaradise. The film would have taken place 1 year after the original, as Sully and Mike decide to visit Boo for her birthday. But once they enter her room, they find an old woman sleeping in Boo's bed. Sully and Mike assume that Boo and her family have moved house, so they go on a quest in the human world to find Boo. The concept of monsters having to secretly travel around the human world had so much potential and would have had high stakes, as if they were found by humans, those humans would have likely attempted to kill Mike and Sully out of fear. Monsters Inc. 2 would have had an emotional ending, as Mike and Sully eventually find out that the old woman sleeping in Boo's bed was Boo all along, now grown up, as time moves faster in the human world than it does in the monster world. This would have made for a heartwarming ending, as Sully finally gets to reunite with Boo. This ending sounds fantastic, making me wish that Pixar pick up this idea one day, even though it's extremely unlikely now that we have the Monsters at Work Disney Plus series, which served as a sequel to Monsters Inc. The series is alright, but nothing special, and personally I'd have much preferred a theatrical sequel made by Pixar themselves, taking heavy inspiration from Disney's cancelled Monsters Inc. 2. You can find early concept art for the film online. Based on the concept, Disney's Monsters Inc. 2 had so much potential, and it's a shame that we'll more than likely never get to see the film. Let me know if you would have liked to watch Disney's cancelled Monsters Inc. 2, or are you happy that it ended up getting cancelled once Disney bought out Pixar?